Here are two further examples about completing the square. First thing we do for completing the square question is put in our question marks and our brackets, squared term, x term, and a plus question mark inside the bracket, take away question mark, and the constant term outside. Now the question mark is half this number here and squared. Half of -1 is -1/2. Square that is a quarter, or 0.25. So let's replace our question marks. So we're going to have x squared minus x plus 0.25 minus 0.25 plus 7. Now we look to factorize what's in the bracket. So we're looking for two numbers that times to get to 0.25 and add to get -1. Well, that is -1/2. So we're going to have x minus 1/2, x minus 1/2, and then we're going to have minus 0.25 plus 7. So simplify this, x minus 1/2 squared plus 6.75. Now what you might notice is that this number here, the x coefficient, the number we end up is always half that number. Right, let's go on to the second example. Let's put our brackets in. So we're going to have x squared minus 5x plus question mark, take away question mark, minus 8. Question mark is going to be half of -5 squared. So half -5 is 2.5, and if you square that, it is 6.25. So we're going to get, keep writing in red, we're going to have x squared minus 5x plus 6.25 minus 6.25 minus 8. Okay, so factorize the bit in front. Well, taking the pattern that we saw in the other one where this number here is double the size of this one here, so minus 5x here, that means we're going to go to minus 2.5. So we get minus 2.5, we're going to get, if we factorize then, we're going to get x minus 2.5, x minus 2.5, minus 6.25, minus 8. So let's do some simplifying. We're going to get x minus 2.5 squared minus 6.5 minus 8 is minus 14.25.